Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new year, a new era, and potentially a new you. 2025 isn't just another chapter, it's a blank canvas waiting for your masterpiece. Reinventing your life isn't about fixing what's broken, it's about upgrading what already exists and aligning yourself with the version of you that thrives, not just survives. Today, let me walk you through a complete guide to reinventing your life. In 25, Reinventing your life begins with a clear vision and well-defined goals, as they serve as the foundation for your transformation. To truly change the course of your life, you must first understand where you are now and, more importantly, where you want to go. Defining your vision is not just about setting vague aspirations, it is about crafting a detailed and purposeful roadmap that aligns with your innermost desires, values, and potential. The process starts with self-reflection. Take the time to evaluate the different areas of your life, career, relationships, health, personal growth, and spirituality. What feels fulfilling and what leaves you longing for more. This honest assessment helps you identify the aspects that need change or improvement. A vision is most powerful when it resonates deeply with your core values, so ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What kind of life would bring me joy, purpose, and meaning? These questions may seem simple, but their answers often reveal profound truths about what drives you. Once you have reflected on your current situation, it is crucial to think about the future without limitations. Imagine yourself a year from now, living your ideal life. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you tap into your creativity and uncover possibilities you may not have previously considered. Close your eyes and picture your future self waking up each day. Where are you living? What kind of work are you doing? Who are you spending time with? What emotions are you experiencing? This mental exercise helps transform abstract desires into vivid mental images that serve as motivation for change. To make your vision actionable, break it down into clear and specific goals. Abstract goals like I want to be successful or I want to be happy are not enough because they lack direction. Instead, define what success or happiness means to you in concrete terms. For example, if your vision includes career growth, your goal might be to land a specific job, earn a certain income, or develop a new skill that makes you more competitive in your field. If your vision involves improving your health, set measurable goals such as losing a certain amount of weight, running a marathon, or adopting a balanced diet. Specific goals give you a clear target to aim for, making it easier to track your progress. It is also essential to ensure that your goals are realistic and achievable while still challenging enough to push you out of your comfort zone. Setting unattainable goals can lead to frustration and burnout, while setting goals that are too easy may not inspire the effort needed for true transformation. Strive for a balance that keeps you motivated and focused. Break larger goals into smaller, manageable milestones. For instance, if your ultimate goal is to write a book, start by committing to writing 500 words a day or completing an outline in the first month. These smaller steps make the process less overwhelming and build momentum as you achieve each milestone. Equally important is the why behind your goals. Understanding the reasons you want to achieve certain things provides the emotional fuel needed to stay committed, especially during challenges. Ask yourself why each goal matters to you and how achieving it will improve your life. For instance, if one of your goals is to start a business, your why might be to gain financial independence, create a better work-life balance, or pursue a passion. When your goals are tied to meaningful reasons, they become more compelling and harder to abandon. As you define your vision, consider writing it down in a tangible format. Creating a vision statement or a personal manifesto can be incredibly powerful. This written declaration serves as a constant reminder of your intentions and can help keep you grounded when distractions or doubts arise. Some people find it helpful to create a vision board, a visual representation of their goals using images, quotes, and symbols. Whether written or visual, externalizing your vision helps solidify it in your mind and makes it feel more real. It is also important to regularly review and refine your vision as you grow and evolve. Your goals may shift over time as you gain new insights or face unexpected circumstances. Reinvention is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of aligning your actions with your aspirations. Schedule regular check-ins with yourself to assess your progress and make any necessary adjustments. Celebrate the achievements you have made, no matter how small, and use them as motivation to keep moving forward. Another crucial aspect of defining your vision is to stay aligned with your authentic self. It is easy to get caught up in societal expectations, comparisons, or pressures to conform to what others think you should do. However, true reinvention comes from within. Focus on what feels right for you, not what looks good to others. When your goals and vision are deeply personal and authentic, you are more likely to stay committed and find fulfillment in the journey. Defining your vision also requires a certain level of boldness. You must be willing to dream big and imagine a future that may feel out of reach right now. Fear of failure or judgment can hold you back from setting ambitious goals, but remember that growth comes from embracing challenges and taking risks. Give yourself permission to think beyond your current circumstances and believe in the possibility of transformation. Even if you encounter setbacks, the process of striving toward your vision will teach you valuable lessons and bring you closer to your ideal self. Surround yourself with support. Share your vision with trusted friends, mentors, or family members who can encourage and hold you accountable. Being open about your goals can strengthen your commitment and provide a sense of community as you work toward them. Consider seeking out like-minded individuals or joining groups aligned with your aspirations, as they can inspire and motivate you to stay on track. In 2025, defining your vision and goals is the starting point for reinvention. It requires introspection, imagination, and intentional action. By being clear about what you want, why you want it, and how you plan to achieve it, you lay the groundwork for meaningful change. Your vision becomes your compass, guiding your decisions and actions as you create a life that reflects your highest potential. To reinvent your life, one of the most impactful steps is breaking old patterns and building new habits. The patterns we follow daily often determine the trajectory of our lives. These routines and behaviors, many of which are subconscious, dictate how we think, feel, and act. If your current habits are not aligned with your goals or the vision of the life you want, it is essential to consciously identify and replace them with behaviors that will empower and propel you toward growth. Breaking old patterns begins with self-awareness. Many people operate on autopilot, repeating the same actions and making the same choices day after day without questioning their effectiveness. To change, you must first pause and examine your current habits. What are the routines that define your daily life? Are they helping or hindering you? For example, if you find yourself procrastinating, overspending, or neglecting self-care, it's vital to recognize these behaviors and understand their root causes. Awareness is the foundation for change, because you can't fix what you're unwilling to see. Once you've identified the patterns that no longer serve you, the next step is to dig deeper and uncover the triggers that reinforce them. Habits are often linked to cues in your environment, emotions, or even specific times of day. For instance, you may realize that your habit of mindless scrolling on social media is triggered by boredom or stress. Or perhaps your tendency to overeat is tied to a particular time of day when you feel fatigued. By understanding the circumstances that lead to unproductive behaviors, you can begin to disrupt the cycle. Breaking an old habit doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and a deliberate strategy. A powerful technique for doing this is substitution, replacing an undesirable habit with a more positive one. For example, instead of reaching for your phone when you feel bored, you might choose to read a book, practice mindfulness, or take a walk. Substitution not only helps you break the old pattern, but also gives you a constructive activity that aligns with your goals. Accountability plays a crucial role in this process. It's easy to fall back into familiar routines when no one is watching, so finding ways to hold yourself accountable can strengthen your resolve. Share your intentions with a trusted friend or mentor who can support you and check in on your progress. Alternatively, consider tracking your habits in a journal or using a habit tracking app. Seeing your progress visually can be a powerful motivator, reinforcing your commitment to change. Building new habits, on the other hand, is about creating small, intentional actions that gradually become second nature. Research shows that habits are formed through repetition and consistency, so the key is to start small and stay consistent. For example, if you want to incorporate exercise into your routine, begin with just 5 minutes a day rather than attempting an hour-long workout from the outset. This makes the goal manageable and reduces the likelihood of burnout. Once the habit is established, you can gradually increase the intensity or duration. The environment you create also has a significant impact on your ability to build new habits. Surround yourself with cues and tools that make it easier to follow through. If you're trying to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods and keep junk food out of sight. If your goal is to read more, place a book on your nightstand or set a daily reminder on your phone. Conversely, remove or reduce exposure to triggers that tempt you to revert to old habits. This might mean unfollowing distracting social media accounts or setting boundaries with people who drain your energy. Consistency is the glue that holds new habits together. Even on days when you don't feel motivated, showing up for yourself is critical. Motivation can be fleeting, but discipline and consistency create long-term results. To make consistency easier, try habit stacking, a technique where you link a new habit to an existing one. For example, if you already have a morning coffee routine, you could pair it with a gratitude practice by jotting down 3 things you're grateful for while enjoying your coffee. This creates a seamless transition and helps the new habit take root. One of the challenges of building new habits is overcoming setbacks. It's natural to slip up occasionally, but the key is not to let one mistake derail your progress. Instead, treat setbacks as learning opportunities. Reflect on what caused the slip and how you can adjust your approach moving forward. Remember, perfection is not the goal, progress is. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and use them as motivation to keep going. Another powerful aspect of habit formation is anchoring your actions to your identity. Rather than focusing solely on the outcome you want to achieve, think about the type of person you want to become. For example, instead of setting a goal to lose weight, you might adopt the identity of someone who values health and fitness. This subtle shift in mindset makes your new habits feel like an integral part of who you are, rather than tasks you're forcing yourself to complete. When you align your habits with your identity, you create a stronger sense of purpose and motivation. As you build new habits, it's also important to be patient and give yourself time. Research suggests that it can take anywhere from 21 days to several months for a habit to become automatic, depending on its complexity. The timeline isn't as important as the consistency of your efforts. Focus on the process rather than the end result, trusting that your actions will compound over time. The benefits of breaking old patterns and building new habits extend far beyond the immediate changes you experience. These shifts create a ripple effect, positively influencing other areas of your life. For example, adopting the habit of regular exercise can boost your energy levels, improve your mood, and enhance your productivity. Similarly, practicing mindfulness can help you manage stress, improve your focus, and strengthen your relationships. The cumulative impact of these small changes can be transformative, reshaping your entire outlook and approach to life. Reinventing your life in 2025 is about taking control of your habits and using them as tools to create the future you desire. By breaking free from patterns that hold you back and consciously cultivating behaviors that align with your goals, you can unlock your full potential and design a life that reflects your true values and aspirations. The process may require effort and resilience, but the rewards of living a life that is intentional, fulfilling, and aligned with your vision make it well worth the journey. Reinventing your life in 2025 requires cultivating a growth mindset and embracing change, as these principles form the foundation for personal transformation and progress. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. It encourages you to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to avoid. Paired with an openness to change, this mindset enables you to adapt to life's uncertainties, overcome setbacks, and continuously evolve toward your goals. Cultivating a growth mindset begins with how you perceive challenges and failures. Often, people with a fixed mindset view failure as a reflection of their abilities, leading to discouragement and stagnation. However, embracing a growth mindset means reframing failure as a stepping stone to success. Every setback becomes an opportunity to learn something valuable, whether it's identifying areas for improvement, discovering alternative approaches, or gaining resilience. This shift in perspective allows you to move forward with curiosity and determination, even when the path is difficult. To foster this mindset, start by becoming aware of your self-talk. The inner dialogue you maintain significantly influences your beliefs and actions. Negative thoughts like "I'm not good at this" or "I'll never succeed" can reinforce a fixed mindset and limit your potential. Replace such thoughts with empowering ones, such as "I'm still learning" or "I can improve with practice." This conscious effort to reframe your thinking builds the mental foundation for growth and self-improvement. Another critical aspect of a growth mindset is the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Growth rarely happens when you remain within the confines of familiar routines and habits. By challenging yourself to try new experiences, take risks, and embrace uncertainty, you expand your capabilities and discover hidden strengths. Whether it's learning a new skill, pursuing a different career path, or exploring unfamiliar hobbies, stepping into the unknown fosters personal development and adaptability. Change, while often intimidating, is an essential part of reinvention. Life is dynamic, and resisting change can lead to stagnation and missed opportunities. Embracing change begins with understanding that it is not something to fear, but rather a natural process that allows for growth and renewal. When faced with change, focus on the potential benefits and opportunities it brings rather than dwelling on the discomfort it may cause. For example, a career shift might initially feel daunting, but it could open doors to greater fulfillment, financial security, or personal satisfaction. One way to embrace change is to develop a flexible mindset. Flexibility enables you to adapt to shifting circumstances and respond to challenges with creativity and resilience. Instead of rigidly clinging to a single plan or outcome, remain open to exploring alternative paths and adjusting your strategies as needed. This adaptability ensures that you can navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and continue moving toward your goals, even when the road ahead is unpredictable. Practicing gratitude can also enhance your ability to embrace change. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you've lost or fear to what you have and appreciate. It helps you find value in life's transitions, even when they seem disruptive or unwelcome. For example, if a relationship ends or a job opportunity falls through, gratitude allows you to acknowledge the lessons learned and the doors that may now open as a result. This positive outlook makes it easier to accept change and move forward with optimism. A vital component of cultivating a growth mindset and embracing change is a commitment to lifelong learning. In a rapidly evolving world, staying curious and open to acquiring new knowledge and skills is crucial for personal and professional success. Whether it's taking online courses, attending workshops, reading books, or seeking mentorship, actively pursuing opportunities to learn keeps your mind sharp and adaptable. It also equips you to tackle new challenges and seize opportunities as they arise. Lifelong learning also fosters humility, a recognition that there is always more to discover and room for improvement. This humility is a hallmark of a growth mindset, as it encourages you to seek feedback, ask questions, and remain receptive to different perspectives. Rather than viewing feedback as criticism, you see it as an invaluable tool for growth. This willingness to learn from others and acknowledge your limitations strengthens your capacity for personal and professional development. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community is another key factor in cultivating a growth mindset and embracing change. The people you interact with influence your beliefs, attitudes, and actions. Seek out individuals who inspire you, challenge you, and encourage your growth. These relationships provide a source of motivation, accountability, and constructive feedback. Conversely, distance yourself from toxic influences that reinforce negativity or discourage progress. A positive and growth-oriented network creates an environment that nurtures your development and reinforces your commitment to change. Resilience is an essential quality to develop as you cultivate a growth mindset and navigate change. Life's journey is rarely linear and setbacks are inevitable. Resilience allows you to bounce back from adversity, maintain focus on your goals, and persevere through difficulties. Building resilience involves practices like mindfulness, stress management, and self-compassion. By staying present, managing stress effectively, and treating yourself with kindness, you can maintain the mental and emotional strength needed to overcome challenges. To maintain momentum on your journey of reinvention, celebrate your progress and achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging your growth reinforces the belief that change is possible and worthwhile. It also boosts your confidence and motivation to continue striving for your goals. Reflect on how far you've come, the obstacles you've overcome, and the lessons you've learned along the way. These moments of recognition provide valuable perspective and inspire you to keep pushing forward. Cultivating a growth mindset and embracing change is not a one-time effort, but an ongoing process. Reinvention is a continuous journey of self-discovery, learning, and adaptation. As you evolve, your goals, values, and aspirations may shift, requiring you to reassess and realign your actions. This dynamic process ensures that you remain authentic to yourself and committed to living a life that reflects your true potential. By adopting a growth mindset and embracing change, you empower yourself to overcome limitations, seize opportunities, and create a fulfilling life. These principles allow you to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination, transforming obstacles into stepping stones for success. In 2025, as you embark on your journey of reinvention, remember that the willingness to learn, grow, and adapt is the key to unlocking your full potential and shaping the future you envision. To reinvent your life in 2025, building meaningful connections and nurturing relationships is paramount. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and the quality of our relationships significantly impacts our emotional well-being, mental health, and overall happiness. In an increasingly digital and fast-paced world, fostering authentic and fulfilling connections has become both more challenging and more essential. Strong relationships not only provide support during tough times, but also serve as a foundation for personal growth, motivation, and success. Investing time and effort into cultivating these connections is a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. At the heart of meaningful relationships lies genuine communication. Authentic conversations that go beyond surface-level exchanges foster deeper understanding and emotional bonds. Listening attentively without the urge to interrupt or judge creates an environment where others feel valued and respected. This type of active listening involves fully focusing on what the other person is saying, asking thoughtful questions, and responding empathetically. It conveys that you care about their thoughts, emotions, and experiences, paving the way for a stronger connection. Empathy plays a crucial role in nurturing relationships. It's about stepping into someone else's shoes and understanding their perspective, even if it differs from your own. Empathy doesn't necessarily mean agreeing with others, but rather acknowledging their feelings and validating their experiences. This fosters trust, compassion, and emotional intimacy, making it easier to navigate conflicts or misunderstandings when they arise. By practicing empathy, you create a safe space where others feel seen, heard, and understood, which strengthens your bond over time. In building meaningful connections, vulnerability is a powerful tool. While it might feel uncomfortable, opening up and sharing your true self with others invites them to do the same. Vulnerability deepens relationships by fostering authenticity and trust. It allows you to move beyond superficial interactions and connect on a deeper emotional level. This doesn't mean oversharing or exposing yourself to harm, but rather being honest about your feelings, fears, and aspirations in ways that invite mutual understanding and support. Equally important is the concept of reciprocity in relationships. Strong connections are built on mutual effort, where both parties invest time, energy, and care. Relationships thrive when there is a balance of giving and receiving, when acts of kindness, support, and appreciation flow both ways. Whether it's offering help during challenging times, celebrating achievements, or simply being present, small, consistent gestures can have a profound impact. Reciprocity ensures that relationships are not one-sided but mutually enriching and rewarding. Another critical aspect of nurturing relationships is prioritizing quality over quantity. While it's tempting to have a large social circle, the depth of your connections matters more than the number of people you interact with. Building a few strong, meaningful relationships can have a far greater impact on your well-being than maintaining superficial connections with many. Focus on spending time with individuals who uplift and inspire you, those who share your values and encourage your growth. These connections provide a solid foundation of support and positivity in your life. In the modern era, technology often serves as both a bridge and a barrier to building relationships. While social media and digital communication tools make it easier to stay connected, they can also create distance and foster shallow interactions. To truly nurture meaningful connections, it's essential to strike a balance between digital and face-to-face interactions. Prioritize spending quality time in person with loved ones whenever possible. Whether it's sharing a meal, engaging in a hobby, or simply having a heartfelt conversation, in-person interactions offer a level of intimacy and connection that digital communication cannot replicate. Forgiveness is a cornerstone of sustaining long-term relationships. No matter how strong a bond may be, misunderstandings, disagreements, and mistakes are inevitable. Holding on to grudges or harboring resentment only serves to weaken connections and create emotional distance. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning hurtful behavior, but rather choosing to let go of anger and pain for the sake of healing and moving forward. It's an act of self-liberation that allows you to focus on the positive aspects of the relationship rather than dwelling on the past. Another way to nurture relationships is by expressing gratitude regularly. Acknowledging and appreciating the people in your life reinforces their value and strengthens your bond. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you, a handwritten note, or a simple message of appreciation, small acts of gratitude go a long way in building trust and warmth. Gratitude fosters positivity and reminds you to cherish the connections that enrich your life. Setting boundaries is also essential in maintaining healthy relationships. While nurturing connections is important, it should not come at the expense of your own well-being. Clear boundaries ensure that relationships remain respectful, balanced, and mutually beneficial. Communicating your needs and limitations honestly and respectfully allows you to maintain your individuality while fostering a healthy dynamic with others. Boundaries are not barriers, rather they create a framework for more authentic and sustainable relationships. It's also important to recognize that building and maintaining meaningful connections is an ongoing process. Relationships require consistent effort and care. Life's demands may make it challenging to stay connected, but even small, intentional actions like sending a thoughtful message, making a phone call, or scheduling regular catch-ups can keep your bond strong. Consistency shows that you value the relationship and are willing to invest in its growth. Building meaningful connections also extends beyond personal relationships to include professional and community connections. Networking with like-minded individuals in your field can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations. Engaging with your local community or participating in social causes can create a sense of belonging and purpose. These broader connections enrich your life and contribute to a sense of fulfillment by aligning your personal goals with a larger collective vision. In addition to fostering external relationships, it's vital to nurture the relationship you have with yourself. Self-connection forms the foundation for healthy relationships with others. Take time to reflect on your values, goals, and emotional needs. Practice self-compassion, embrace self-improvement, and prioritize self-care. When you have a strong sense of self-worth and inner fulfillment, you can bring your best self to your relationships and attract more positive and meaningful connections. The act of building meaningful connections and nurturing relationships is a journey of mutual growth, love, and support. It's about being present, showing kindness, and valuing the people who enrich your life. In 2025, as you work toward reinventing yourself, remember that relationships are not just a part of life, but one of its most fulfilling and transformative aspects. Through genuine connection, empathy, and effort, you can create a network of meaningful relationships that support your reinvention and enrich your journey.